Welcome back to my channel. I have missed you so much and I'm so excited for today's video. I'm giving you a complete apartment tour. Effort into my apartment. I have dreamt of having my own space. Obviously, like, Gavin lives here too, but just being able to decorate my own space since I really got into it like high school. I'm so excited to show you everything here, but I would take a picture of it and I would draw on my phone with like just the iPhone thing and what I wanted, and then I would try and figure out how to make that. Gavin's out golfing with the boys, so I have like a few hours to just show you our space. But I thought I would share like my thought process on a few things. We've been here since August, so 7 months. We've been here 8 months. Yeah, it's May right now. Okay, it's my pride and joy. It's my baby. We'll start with the front door. Here we are. My sister got us that wreath for Christmas. Gangsta's Paradise. We now recycle, so like all of the doors have this ugly blue box in front of it, but it's fine. Okay, let's go in. This is what it looks like when you first walk in. Coat rack right here. My friend Kaylin got us this really nice clock. I love it. Entryway, keys, purse. Nothing crazy. It's like our cleaning closet and yoga mat, pickleball stuff. This is normally where Gavin's golf clubs go. And then our little laundry cart, because our laundry is stackables. I'll show you that in a minute. But my dad hung our vacuum cleaner and I love it. I didn't think I would like actually utilize it as much as I do, but yeah, I really like that. To this side of that closet is our wine wall and liquor. So this was from my old apartment too, but this is where I was explaining, like, I would take a picture or a video of the space and draw what I wanted on it, because this was so like ugly and plain before. But we have our champagne flutes, espresso martini glasses, wine glasses. Yeah, and I love these. And now we keep these, like all of our recipes that we use all the time. We've just been making like cards for them and they're really nice, but that just goes right here. Fun fact, we collect shot glasses. My sister made this. Tabby is so sick. This was for my college graduation, but hand painted this. Class of 2023. Like, holy shit. And then here's our little wine charms, the book charms that I make. And then we've recently just gotten into matcha, so all of our stuff stays there for that. For now, until I find a better place for that in the cabinet or something. We'll go to this side now. This is the kitchen. Love her. Gavin had these bar stools in his old apartment. All things espresso over here. Fruit platter, vitamins, cocktail stuff, and that used to be over there, but I think it looks better over here. I've been really into tea lately. Like, I'm pretty sure me and Gavin drink tea every single night. So this is my new little tea kettle and I love her. She whistles and I love it. There's this. I actually thrifted this guy right here and he works perfect because I'm a big advocate for like not putting stuff on the counters. So that was my compromise. It's still on the counter, but it's like lifted. This was something I got for Gavin for Valentine's Day. And my sister got him this knife and his dad got him this knife. He's the cook most of the time, I would say. He cooks breakfast every morning. And then like if I get home earlier than him or if he has something going on that night, I'll cook dinner. But other than that, like, he chefs it up. That little magnetic strip has saved us a ton of like pain with the knives because look, so like one knife has this case. Here's all of his knife sharpening things. And then that big knife has this case. It looked a mess whenever we tried to put all of the knives like in their own drawer. It was this drawer, but now it's like all of the knife accessories. But I couldn't recommend this enough. Like, we really like it. The cabinets and things, I just put labels on them because so many drawers got so annoying with like, we would move it around to make sure we knew like what worked best and whatever. So now we have like tea towels and the baggies. This one we have the pantry. Nothing crazy in here either. The sink. That scrub daddy just scared the shit out of me. I can't even lie. Okay, we'll keep going. The living room. At night, like, this looks so luscious, okay? Here's my overflow book and cookbook shelf for right now. We have, these are the lighters that I bedazzled. This is whenever I knew I was running out of space. This is before my mom moved into her house, which now I just take all of my like unhauling books to her house because she has a bunch of bookshelves, her little library. So now I take everything there, but beforehand I was like freaking out because I don't like a lot of clutter. I know it may seem like some spaces in here are a little cluttered, but if I can get away with it, I try my hardest not to clutter shit up. So that is where this comes in. It is my little jar. I'm pretty sure I've talked about it in a few videos, but this will be my book jar of all of my audio books that I listen to, or here they are, or my Kindle books, just to save space on my bookshelf. I'll keep adding to this jar, but I found this jar at the thrift shop. Matches right here. My mom got it for me. We have cookbooks, my Frida shelf, and then just some more little books down here. All right, next thing, these paintings, okay? They were a pain in my ass. The couch used to be pushed against the wall and nothing was back there. So it was like the couch flush, and then I don't even think we had the paintings yet. And it looked so like it didn't have any love or fluff or something, I don't know. So I found this little table on Amazon. They all have these plugins right there. So I got one of them, and then it came in and I noticed it was only that big. So I was like, okay, we can put it just in the middle and put like the lamp on there just to make it look a bit more like three-dimensional. I ended up hating it, and so we bought two more, and now it goes the full length of the couch, and I'm obsessed. It took forever to get it the way it is though. It works so well, I love it. Okay, on the other side of the couch, the entertainment center. This cord is the bane of my existence. It does not fit in that cable cover, and I'm gonna freak out. Gavin's gonna fix it for me because he knows it irritates the hell out of me. Anyway, besides that, we have a little ambiance going. These light up, and this needs to be like a little bit more full, but I thrifted this vase and I think it is one of the best purchases I've ever made. These little candlesticks are some that were in like one of my first videos I ever posted, the February vlog, where we made them from book club, and I love them. Juniper in all of her glory, we know and love. Then we have all of the games down here, Switch stuff. We have PlayStation stuff in there as well. And our little blanket basket, not that we don't have 800 blankets up here. That is one thing about me though, is if somebody comes to my house, I want you to be so comfortable, be able to relax and kick your shoes off and just like chill. I want it to smell good in here. I want you to be able to just like kick back and have no worries. I love to host. You don't even have to ask, like, oh no, I need a phone charger. Oh, there's one right there. You can literally just look around and find whatever you need. Like, that's the type of vibe I want in my house. They think I'm cold. Let me just grab one of the 800 blankets on the back of the couch, you know? All right, what should we do next? We'll do the study next. We either call it the study or the nook or the office. We kind of turn it into an office now since I get to work from home some days. They come in. There we go. Fun fact, I got this lamp in college whenever I lived with my sister Tabby, and she's still hanging on. She's still here. And then me and Gavin found this couch, and we were really worried it was not gonna fit in here or look good in here. I'm obsessed. Best purchase ever. I made these little spackle things whenever I lived with my mom. They worked really well in here. So this, I have to do a video on like just organizing this. This is my craft cart. So I have all of my coloring books, anything that I use for making my mini books, or I really want to start a reading journal or a scrapbook soon. So I've been keeping stuff. It has some sort of organization to it. You cannot tell, but again, I need to redo this whenever I have a little bit of time. So we have these little fairy lights under here, and at night they look so good, like from the sidewalk. We had these curtains in my old apartment as well, and there was something like missing whenever we first put these up. I couldn't like put my finger on it. So I was like, you know what, I can try. So over like a few months, I kept all of our paper towel and toilet paper rolls, and check this shit out, you guys. In between each one of these, I had to skip some because they wouldn't fit. But in between all of these, there are toilet paper rolls. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. So you just like cut down the middle and like clamp it on, but it looks so good. It was like the finishing touch that I was trying to figure out the whole time. So, and I love that this hardware matches this hardware. And then we'll come down to the lovely bookshelf, because it took me, I think it took me 3 months is what I settled on, and bedazzled this. I just want you to see how small these gems are. Yeah. Okay. I think I'm gonna do a whole video on reorganizing my bookshelves. Look at this that I made. I am so obsessed with this one. I asked for it for Christmas. Another one. It takes forever to make. That is why I have not dove into another one. Okay, we'll keep going now that I'm done obsessing over this stuff. So now we have like the office space of it. Here it is. The blue is there because it ties in the rug. Again, I was scared about that one, but it ended up looking really good. We had a lot of like documents, papers, electronics, the iPad accessories, the camera accessories. All of that is in this little thing, and I'm so happy that we got all of it like up off of the desk. We have our Lego stuff over here. I really love corn. Gavin got that for me. This is the best little reading nook too. And I don't know if you've ever seen one of these, but it like, you put your book in it with the page and this guy. But like, look how nice this is. Boom. Ugh. This door is Gavin's closet. Here you go, you can see we had to get him all of these shoe shelves. We had this one, but it doesn't fit that many. Done with the study. Okay, you come out of there. This is the laundry room. We have these stacked ones here and a little trash can. Then you come down this hallway. And here is the art piece we have out here. I think it turned out really nice. It's the perfect thing to put out here too. Here is our bedroom. This took me so long to find one that I liked, because these are magnetic. Like, it is the best thing you have ever seen. So you can literally just do that and boom, Comes right undone, blackout curtains, so you can get the whole vibe of the room. We're definitely thinking about getting new bedside tables because obviously they're so small for the space, but they do their job, you know? Moving on to the bathroom. So you walk in and this is what we're working with. Gavin's side, my side, has so much storage. If you watch my channel, you know exactly where we are because I spend a lot of time in here. This right here took me so long to figure out. Again, whenever we visited this place, I took so many pictures, so many videos. I was drawing all over everything. I was ordering stuff left and right. Gavin was not fucking with this, okay? I was trying to explain it. I was trying to draw it on the picture. It did not get through his brain, but he was like, okay, like you just do it. We'll see if it looks good whenever it gets there. Cause this is the whole bathtub. There's a shower right there. And it like wasn't, he didn't see the vision, okay? And so once we got it in, he saw it and was like, wow, yeah, that looks really good. I'm like, yeah. You gotta trust me, babe. I knew I wanted like the ruffly look, and I'm not a ruffly person, but this ended up looking really good. It took me a while to find these, I think they're called pullbacks, curtain pullbacks. I wanted it to match the hardware up there too. It ended up looking really good. So one of our friends got us these and that actually. I light these candles and drop the curtains when I'm in the bathtub, and it feels like you are immersed in like a spa. This is all of our bath supplies, and this basket is for all of our face washcloths. They're actually in here. Then we have the shower area over here. Show you under these things. Yeah, there's that. This is the door to my closet. We'll say door hangers save lives. This is also all of our storage that we have. Like any seasonal stuff is up here. Here's the closet. Here is this side, my favorite side. This is where I get ready every morning. Gavin literally calls it my lair. I won't go through all of the drawers and everything. I'll save that for like a more in-depth thing. But I am in the market for nicer baskets that fit right there. I'm actually thinking about like asking someone to like custom make me baskets because you can't see it. You might can, but it hangs off of the edge right here like a tad bit, and it gets on my nerves. This is where I get ready. All my makeup is in here. All my hair stuff is in here. You can see this is a jewelry holder, and I put all of my tools on here. My vision board for 2025 is up there. I think that's it for the closet. The last place we have is the balcony. The plants are looking so good. They're loving the weather. We actually made these paintings. I'll let you decide who you think is whose, but there's one. Here's the other. The plants are so good. We did do turf out here. We went back and forth between this and another type of flooring. We ultimately landed on this one and I really, really love it. I couldn't ask for anything better. We went through like 3 boxes of a different one, had to send them back, get more of this one, you know, the whole 9 yards. But under this chair, I have all of my gardening supplies that I use. There's fertilizer back there. Chairs are from Amazon. The whole set actually is from Amazon. These I got at Home Depot. Home Depot. Lights are Home Depot. Yeah, I think that's it for Daphne, but I love her. I feel like I just talked your ear off. I'm so sorry, but again, there's just so much like thought that went into this apartment, like into the decorating, I guess, and I just wanted to share it with someone. I'm obsessed and so lucky, beyond lucky, to be able to live in a space this big and perfect. I always tell Gavin I would live in a shack with him if we needed to, but we are fortunate enough to live somewhere amazing. That is all. I really hope you enjoyed it. And thanks so much for watching. I'm going to Miami soon, so if you want to see more about that, it'll be on the channel soon. I'll see you next Thursday at 3 o'clock. And I love you.